Switch it up.
Like you saw in the last video, the tires were on the car. They fit perfectly. Once the suspension actually settled out, when I took it down from the lift, they fit in the wheel well perfectly there, but had to bring them back to the shop to get them balanced again. The shop I brought them to before put the wheel weights on the wrong side of the rim there. So the second I put the car down and backed it out of the garage, it ripped them all off. So they're gonna do that for me free of charge, thankfully. And then we will go for a test ride. I also need to go hunt down some E85 for the car. It is not going to run on gas anymore. So I got some testers ready, got them off Amazon pretty quick. Going to fill those up and take them to a couple different gas stations and see what the ethanol content is of those. And I'll pick the better of the two from there. All right, we're about to pull up to a speedway, not too far from my place. First time doing this, but gonna give it a whirl. There's two stations. I'm gonna pick the better of the two, whichever has the higher content. And let's see, 1 second. All right, let's see. 7 cents. I don't know, it's a little bit expensive if you ask me. So shake it up, wait 5 minutes. So I'm gonna head back to work now. And we'll look when I get there. See, how much is the 85 right now? Hang on. Smells good. $2.64 a gallon. Premium is $4.14. Yikes. All right. Stay tuned. All right, I just pulled into work. Can you see that line? It is right below the E90. That is not bad. I was gonna go to the other gas station. I have one more tester I was gonna use, but save that for another day. That's damn good. Wow. So I am actually gonna go try the other gas station because why not? You know, I'd hate to not do that and, you know, one day down the road test it and ends up being higher ethanol content than the Speedway. So might as well go do that now. I just got back to work. About a 15-minute drive. So let's see, I'm holding this as level as I can. It's like right under the 85% mark. So not as good as Speedway. And this stuff definitely smells a little bit different, has more of a yellow hue to it. And that's probably normal. Again, this is my first time with all this stuff, so leave me the hell alone, but still not bad though. I'd use it. It's a little bit further away, so there's really no need to, but I wanted to check it out. Speedway it is though.
Switch it up.
Okay, so I just got a text from the tuner. At the car is still at the shop. He did an oil change for me and actually sent me a couple of pictures that I'll put in here in a minute. That it looks like there is a bit of glitter in my oil when he changed it. I have seen that in the past before. I'm not really sure why it's been like that since I've had the car for 5-6 years now. I've never, you know, gotten the idea that anything's hurt or broken. I've never heard any noises. I've never lost oil pressure. It's always been, everything's always been pretty normal, so I'm not sure where it's coming from. Honestly, at this point, I really don't care. If it blows, it blows. I'll get something different, but he cut the filter open and there's no chunks in there. There's nothing in there, so we both kind of talked for a bit. He said, you know what, if you don't care, we'll still just send it. And when, whatever happens, happens. So I told him, just screw it, go for it, change the oil for me, put everything back together, and let's get this thing on the dyno. And, whatever happens, happens at this point, right? All right, it's October 30th, my dad's 60th birthday today, and I got a call that the car is done and he will be doing wide open throttle pulls on the dyno tomorrow. So I had to get some more, see what it's at. If you can see that, it's right there. Tiny hair above the E85% mark, which will do just fine. It's happening. I'm amped up. He also has a Jeep Compass, I think, or Liberty maybe, that's LS swapped. It's got an LS6 with a T56 tranny out of a Corvette that he's throwing on the dyno. So I'm going to go there tomorrow. I'll go check that out. I'm not going to stay for any pulls. It's not my car. But I'm going to go bring some E85 over there so he can fill up my tank with it. And hopefully when he's done with that Jeep, we can put mine on. I dropped off the fuel. He was going to make some pulls with that Jeep, and that was yesterday. So he's going to put my car on the dyno actually now. He just let me know, and I cannot make it 10 feet from a bathroom. I don't even want to try. I got a nasty virus, whatever this is, but of course, I told him to take some videos for me. I'm super pissed. This is like the one moment I've been waiting for a long time, but whatever, it is what it is. I'm sure I'll see it again one day eventually. Brutal. This guy hasn't left my side, though. He's making me feel better. All right, the numbers are in. She made 678 horsepower and I think 630 or 640 torque, something like that. I'll put up the graph right here. But I'm super happy with that. I made 11.5 pounds of boost, so it's good enough for me. I'm sure this guy as well. So I'm going to pick the car up tomorrow probably if I feel better. Hopefully it's just a 24-hour bug. He, in the video he sent me, was like, oh, I don't know what that bearing noise was, but my transmission's been making a weird noise for a long time. I'm not sure why. It's been 3+ years now. It's been making this crazy, only at high speeds. And then even if you put the clutch in or put it, shift it into neutral, it doesn't really matter. It'll still make the noise. Once you calm down to about 25 miles an hour, it completely stops. So he experienced it. I have no idea what it is. It's probably a bearing in the trans. Because the clutch is new, all that stuff is new, shifter linkage, everything, all bearings are pretty much OEM. None of that's been ever changed. So I think that's what it is. Who knows? I think that thing is on its way out anyways. everybody keeps saying to keep an eye out for a T56 rebuilder, so probably start doing that now as well.
Up, they're cycling back and forth. But the driver's one definitely takes a long time before it starts reading right. And sometimes when it's not reading right, it wants to make that trim go weird and drive like crap. So okay. I did not hear that very noise there.
Just a little recap of the work I got done. The dual fuel pump module, I got twin 535s in the tank, custom setup. I put some sound deadening over the top of it, obviously because I had to cut that access panel. You can see the wiring, just back to the battery for the power. And then we had to go up to the front. Actually had to go down into the PCM and pin that, so I had that gentleman do that for me. Got the Motion Raceworks E85 flex fuel sensor kit, had some 180s on the fuel rail, got the ZL1 map sensor put on, tapped into it for the boost gauge. The aeromotive fuel pressure regulator got put on, so everything's all nice and clean. Got the return set up. So it's on E85 now. At the pump, we have like between 85 and 90% ethanol content. So it's really, really running good. I'm super happy with how everything turned out, and it made 600 and almost 680 horsepower on the dyno. And I can't remember the exact number for the torque, but it was also a really good number. Super happy with it. Still kind of conservative, which is what I want. It's still a stock bottom end. And it does still have a 2.55 upper pulley and a stock lower pulley on it. So if I did want to change that, I'm sure I could easily get it up to 700 horse to the wheels, but you know, it's fine for now. I just don't want to break anything else. So just want to, you know, drive it, get a good number. I'd really like to try to get into the 10s. I'm going to take a bunch of weight out of it. I'm going to go to a last test and tune of the year, probably a Dragway 42 here shortly, and see what it can do. I think with this tire and the launch controller, it'll be a lot better. So we'll see. Boost gauge was all wired up as well. Everything's clean, and you know, I'm excited. All right, let's go out and do a couple test pulls, eh? See what she does. That's not good. Just pulled it out of the garage to put it on the trailer. And when I pulled out, there's a big oil spot under the car. No idea where it's coming from. I mean, it's all over the trans, so it's not coming from under the tray. It's not running down the headers. Oh my God. What if it's coming out of the trans? Allie just took a king-size Snickers bar. Halloween's over. We're gonna need to caution tape that one out, huh?
To the white car that was just going.
Alright, we're in the staging lanes for the street tire class. This is just a test and tune. I just wanted to come, make sure the car was gonna run straight. No leaks, make sure everything was good. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna really send it yet. I might do kind of a softer leave at first.
That was a lie.
Make sure everything's okay. I saw a little bit of oil kind of dripping off the trans. I can't find where it's coming from. I put the car in the air. I looked everywhere. I'm just not seeing it, but still got good oil pressure. Everything's perfect. Did a couple test runs last night, but I guess we'll see. I really don't want to push it too hard. The worst case scenario, getting oil under the tires and, you know, last race of the season, sending her into the wall would not be ideal, but we'll see. Did exactly what I said I wasn't going to do, and I sent it on the first run and grenaded everything. So Allie's going to give the outro after her king-size Snicker bar Porta-John incident. That was bad luck. Go ahead, give the outro.
I don't know what that means.
You got to end the video.
You're not putting this anywhere.
Oh, yeah, I am.
No, you're not.
I should just let it go and fucking traffic, let that big rig handle it. Alright, we're gonna fix it up and we'll be back again. Better than ever. Go ahead. Thank God for good neighbors. That should tell you all you need to know. There's carnage. Oh God, it's bad. That is why. Huh. Oh yeah. Jog. He said it smells like trans fluid in here. What happened, man? Play a game real quick. Let's see. This game is called How Bad Is It? Let me just roll the car up a little bit. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. All right. Back on the lift she goes. I got her on the lift. You know what? Not as bad as I thought. G. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Wow. Yeah, that is. I gotta. Wow. As you can see, the drive shaft is no longer intact with, oh God. Yeah, that's a clean break. Wow, dude. Well. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Should I go automatic and be done with this violent machine? I don't know how much longer. I've tried stick shifts for years now, and I've never gotten along. You just can't send it the way I wanna. As you can see, that's crazy. Impressive. Wow. I got the drive shaft just came right out with the flange. And I could probably do that again if I tried. I didn't even, this cross member is cut and it's crooked. I did have some things were loose down here. I don't know if that just happened from this event. But I mean, look at that. Just clean shear. I don't know the diameter of that, but I mean, my thumb for reference. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. I don't know why I thought any of this was a good idea, to be honest. I should have just bought a drag car and kept this thing stock, but you live and you learn. Things snowball, and then this happens. Yep. Just fell right out of the adapter. She's going in the broken parts bin. You wanna walk her over with me? Well, that's it for this one. Oh, God. I got everything out. Drive shaft, exhaust. Whoa. Chill, man. Chill out. Sit. And I'm gonna start tearing the inside apart. I'm gonna drop the transmission, and I think I'm gonna go with a 4L80, a built 4L80. I just gotta tear up the transmission tunnel, custom flex plate, which Summit sells, shifter, some wiring, some other good stuff. I have a whole list on my computer. I'll cover that in the next video. It's like 99% sure that's the route I want to go right now. I've tried stick shift for 6 years now, and I've just broken so much stuff. Not sure it's the right thing for such a heavy car, and they don't make any T56 parts anymore. Nobody will touch a T56 out of a first-gen CTSV, especially because it has that, remote shifter. All right, could you sit down? Sit. And I just don't have any options. I'm not going to spend $7,000 on a TR6060 build or a T56 Magnum, and then I have to do the same amount of work with a much higher price tag. I'm just over it. This might be the last time you see the old stick shifter in here. But keep you updated in the next video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, please.